Welcome back to Timoteo TV, the Week 7, second half predictions. But before we get into those predictions, we're going to call up a special guest. I don't know if he's a coach or a statistician for the Seahawks, but he does a great job. And we're going to call him up. Ant, you want to come up and take part of this?
It's interesting. Ortiz doesn't give out any titles to his assistant coaches over there.
Oh, that's right.
He does have a title, though.
Definitely a dictatorship.
I don't know what to call him.
Mr. Stay on the field.
Yeah, I don't know what to call him. So.
What's your name?
Ian again.
My name's Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. Right.
What do you do for the Seahawks?
Yeah, what do you do?
Cheerleader. I'm the cheerleader. I am a chaplain.
Are you?
Wait,
hold on. Let's get all this out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hey, who you work for, Esperanza?
I work for my wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Anthony, we're going to allow him to talk about his statisticians. My call.
Okay.
Where's yours?
Where's it on my hand, bro?
Okay.
I don't like to show the bling, though.
Where you hand it?
All right, so let's jump right into that second 2:30 game where we got the Cardinals and the Ravens. Anthony, what you got for us, bro?
I got the Cardinals. Ever since
The Cardinals are the red team.
yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Ever since the Seahawks, kind of played them out, and I don't know. From there, it was just like it was humility, and I think they took that game to heart, and now you see they're playing out. They have great players on that side. Demo is playing great football. He tied up with Jose from the Colts with 23 touchdowns in the season. So far, and that's great.
Already.
So I just think the Cardinals, they have a lot of talent on that side. The Ravens, unfortunately, they have a really tough year. They had probably the toughest schedule just because they played out against every team that was really tough. The Cowboys, they played against the Raiders. They played the Packs. So and then they're going to be playing the Seahawks. So it's unfortunate for the Ravens, but I got the Cardinals winning this one. I would say 35. I would want to give the Ravens a score, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I would say 35 zip.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, what a Christian chaplain over there.
You see what they teach their players over there to humiliate
Right?
teams.
Can you clean that up for us?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Ravens, I don't know, man. Right now, they can be a spoiler. That's about it. They are mathematically
You know
out.
all about that, huh?
Yeah, they are. Oh, yes, I will.
Last year, boy.
I don't know what you're talking about. They are officially out of contention. I mean, and so the Cardinals, though, they're the hottest team in the league right now. That's not the Pac-9 Cowboys or Seahawks. I mean, they are right there, the hottest team. I think they end 5-3. They're going to get the 4th or 5th spot no matter what. So I don't see how they're going to get beat against the Ravens. They're going to win this one 39-18.
All right, Leo, what you got, bro?
Yeah, I think the Cardinals are going to win too. Demo is playing really well. Everybody on this team is stepping up. They scored 42 points. I think that's the highest they scored all season long. And they're playing against a Ravens team that is struggling. The Ravens team that Buddy calls them no defense. So if you're not going to play any type of defense, then you're just going to allow this man to come out and put up another 40-point game. And I don't think that they have the offense to score at least 30 points to keep up. So I think that the Cardinals are going to win this one 45-18.
Buddy, bro, did you just have a cheesesteak or something?
What was that? Porky's point, bro.
Why is there ooh on your chin?
Jeez.
Can I live? Can I live?
You can live, not eat so much.
My wife likes the beef, bro. What can I say?
Okay.
But listen, this week, Demo, I think he had the most touchdowns this week. He had 5 touchdowns. And, you guys are, he deserves a lot of credit. But the MVP of that team you guys are missing, I've been saying his name from week 1. Jamir Bohannon, who could be closing in on Rookie of the Year if this continues to go for the Cardinals. I mean, he's been balling. I almost selected him as Player of the Week this last week, but we gave the edge to Bello.
6 tackles and 7 catches.
2 touchdowns, interception. Like, this kid does it all. I mean, he's got a big mouth, but he backs it up on the field.
Maybe he'll be mic'd up this week.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if Cornell's that brave. We'll see. But the kid is balling, man. He's doing real good. The Ravens, man, like you guys, it's been unfortunate the year that they had. They got players over there, but they just haven't been able to put it all together. And their schedule was not easy at all. I mean, Ant was saying that they play some of the toughest teams. They probably had the hardest schedule of any team in the league. It's unfortunate that happened to them, but but I can see him being a little bit of a spoiler this week. No, I don't see it happening. I got the Cardinals winning this one. They probably score another 40 points, 40-12. I got them scoring though.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, the Cardinals D ain't the best.
Right.
Yeah.
The offense has been scoring a lot of points. Let's go straight into that first 4 o'clock game. We're going to hit with the Colts versus the Raiders.
Yeah, this was a surprising game. I would have seen last week before the Colts lost to the Packers. I thought this would have been more of a intriguing game. It's very difficult to see the Colts play the way that they've been playing. There's just too much talent on that team. From the quarterback position, I believe this is Holmes' first year playing quarterback, and he's playing great. But then Esky having an MVP campaign year with 11 touchdowns and 9 interceptions.
He's been cold the last 2
He's
weeks.
been it's been interesting.
Sounds like somebody got the formula.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's been playing a little soft on the back end, giving up some touchdowns. So it's just hard just to see, even
He said he's soft.
He said S-O-F-T.
The last 2 weeks, man, just did.
I didn't say that. He definitely got some talent. I don't know what's going on.
S-O-F-T.
No, you didn't say that. You just
No, it's all right. It's cool, man. You're old, bro. No, my bad. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good. You're good.
I
So
would say something, but I'm not.
then you got
I can't
Jawan.
remember.
I keep it in my pocket.
What do you think about Jawan?
So yeah, Jawan, he's playing
Nambi?
great too. Yeah, Nambi's playing great. And then you got the Young Bucks, rushing. I believe probably both of them together they got over 14 plus sacks.
nowhere near
total.
Pillow.
Nowhere near Pillow, but they're
the same height, though.
They're
They're all the same height.
Right. But I don't get it. They have a lot of talent on that team not to be able to muster some wins, especially against some worthy opponents. I don't know if the loss against the Rams earlier this year kind of took a toll on that team. But the Raiders, they're a strong team as well. And
Who lost to the Rams?
the Colts. I'm sorry. Well, that was the beginning, actually. That was the beginning of the downfall.
That's why our teeth are little close.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. So it's actually since the Rams game. That's when they almost lost that. They were able to squeeze by 1 point. They lost to the Jets actually the week after that. And so it's interesting to kind of see how that wasn't falling together, kind of maybe, I don't know if it's them being,
We're not gonna be able to.
yeah, I'm sorry. So basically my prediction is this. I think, the Colts they need this win, I think, to stay afloat. So I have them winning this 25-18. And so hopefully the coaching staff can get the guys together and
All right,
maybe
we're
they
in
can
prediction.
regroup.
Everybody has 3 seconds to make
Well
a pick.
done, well done. The Colts,
Great job.
normally when a team scores 0 points, it's time to panic. But I think everybody has a fluke game once in a while. And I think the Colts, this was their fluke game. I mean, it was the kind of win that just they were flat. I think they come out much stronger than they did last week. The Raiders, it's interesting. If they lose out, they very well could miss the playoffs altogether. The Colts, they lose out, the worst will be a 7th or 8th seed. They're in the playoffs no matter what. I think that releases some of the stress going into this game. I think the Colts play loose. I think they win this one 26-25.
Everybody keep talking about the Colts had a bad game. Let's give the Packers some credit because their defense actually stepped up and they were number 2 defense in the league. Everyone keeps saying that the Colts had a bad game. Or maybe just the Packers and Buddy, game plan and actually prepared to play against the Colts.
Wait, Buddy
And
doesn't cook, right?
I don't coach.
Buddy definitely coach. I have footage, okay? We'll get to that during the Packers game, okay? But I think that the Colts will bounce back this week if they play against the Raiders. Andrews struggled this week against an elite Seahawks defense, and they seem to shut that guy down. And then prior to that, he scored over 100 points like we said earlier, and it was impressive to see the Seahawks do that to a really talented quarterback. And I think that he would get on the board this year a couple more. He probably throw like 3 or 4 touchdowns, but I think that it's just not enough to keep up with the Colts. I think the Colts, in their offensive power they got going on with Hose, Namdi, and Esky, they'll get it back on track. Esky's been giving up touchdowns because he's too busy trying to focus on scoring touchdowns. I think he just needs to go back to, just playing basic football, have fun, and I think he'll get back to that this week. And Esky will see him find a way to get on the board. Hose will find a way to throw touchdowns, and Namdi, they'll get it going again, and they're going to win this game.
Did you come from donating blood or something?
Yeah, I always, like to
That's
give
nice.
out to the needy. You might need
Appreciate it.
some.
No, I'm good. My blood's nice.
Okay.
So who do you think is a better team, real quick? You think the Colts are better, or you think the Raiders are a better team?
I think the Colts are a better team.
You think the Colts are better talent-wise? You think they have more talent over there than the Raiders do?
Yes.
I might agree with that. I mean, I think Andrew, he played his first tough team in the league this weekend, and I don't think he knew what he was in for. Now, his team didn't do him any favors. They were dropping a lot of passes.
drop passes.
A lot of drop passes. Yeah, he played. He only scored 7 points. He didn't play that well.
It's hard to score.
But they were dropping passes. They weren't helping him out. But the Colts too. I mean, they came and Chris was talking about you just had those weeks every once in a while to where things don't work. It got windy, started raining, but again, I keep talking about the character of the Colts because I thought that was the only thing that was going to kind of hold them back this year, and they still didn't. Even with a suspension and not scoring any points, they did not blow up. So I got to give that coaching staff credit. Wayne he's figured it out, or he's put the right guys in place to kind of corral that team in. How about coaching wise? Who do you think has the better coaching staff, the Raiders or the?
I'm gonna lean towards the Raiders because they have more experience over there. They have Rob, who has about 4 Urban Bowls, and they have Hector, who's been coaching for years, and Misael. And sometimes when Victor and Lou get a chance, I see them helping out the Raiders as well. So they definitely have a lot of help on that side from a coaching standpoint.
Yeah, I think Ashley's gonna blow up this week, man. I don't think.
You asked him a question, now you answer.
Right. Who do you think has the better coaching staff?
I think you gotta go with the Raiders, but I think don't sleep on June and their coaching staff over there. I think they're continuing to get better each week, and they're kind of learning as they go. But this is going to be their true test to see if they can bounce their team back after a shutout loss against another very good team, both of which are very hungry. The Raiders need this win more so they can kind of solidify themselves for the playoffs and kind of solidify themselves as a top team in this league. And I think whichever beats whichever is going to be one of the top 4 teams. But in this one, I'm going with the Colts. I think Ashley's going to break out this week again. I think defensively, you guys are coming at him a little bit hard. I think people are scared to go to his side now. They've been playing a little bit of man defense too, which changed things up. You don't get as many opportunities to get picks when you're kind of going in man. But I think the Colts are going to win this game. I think it'll be a close one. I think everyone's going to enjoy it. I'm going 31-32, or maybe 32-30, or should I go 36-30? Either one, whichever one, doesn't matter. I'm going with the Colts in this one.
I just want to give the Raiders an advice. Don't shake Buddy Ham before the game. He tends to put a lot of gel in his hair, and that's probably why you guys had a lot of drop passes. I seen you over there shaking everybody's hand prior to the game.
This is the natural shine, bro. This is natural. Okay, I'll put that
Put
back.
your head back.
All right, so we got a clean sweep on that one with everyone going with the Colts, including Ant. So let's go right into that 4 o'clock game. The last 4 o'clock game was the game of the week. It's going to be one of the tough games of this year. We got the Pac-9 versus the Cowboys. Ant, we're going to let you lead the way with that prediction.
Cool. This is going to be a really interesting game towards the season. This is kind of going to give edge to which team I think this will give confidence to the team that does win heading into the postseason, facing a worthy opponent. And these are 2 great teams. Actually, I didn't want to seem like I wasn't giving the Packs credit. They are a great team, from offensively and defensively.
You found out in the preseason, huh?
I think you wearing the green proud.
Well, the thing with that, the Packs, they haven't played the Seahawks with our full arsenal, and I think the league probably.
Who wasn't there?
They haven't.
Who wasn't there?
The guys that
they were missing Shaheed, they were missing Joey, they was missing Tashin, they missed a lot of players.
Tashin was there. Brandon
you
was
seem
there
to
too.
ask him, who?
Brandon was there, the best receiver.
Well, this is the thing. The league.
Brandon, who's that?
I don't know.
Brandon, little short kid.
Brandon's
he's on the Panthers.
No. Brandon Boo Boo, he got 24 tackles. He's Boo Boo. No, Boo Boo. He got
He's playing like Boo Boo.
He's top 5 in our conference in tackles. He got 6 touchdowns. He's actually probably about 70 receptions in his career. And he got another year.
He never got any in the playoffs.
Well, this is the new year. This is a new Seahawks. You see the jerseys, the different colors. It's a new year. All right. So to answer your question, regarding the Packers and the Seahawks, the league hasn't seen the Seahawks in full throttle. You guys are just seeing sneak peeks, and we're growing. We're family.
We didn't see week 1.
No, we're growing.
Oh.
Each week we're getting better, you know, and that's our philosophy. So, but to go back to the predictions, to be honest, I like the Pack. I like what they're doing. But I kind of give the edge to the Cowboys in this game. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, buddy, because I know you still coach. But I give the edge to the Cowboys. I just think they're gelling, as well as the Packers. They're gelling as a family. But the Cowboys, they gel really well together. They have the deep threats. Leroy is playing great football. Defensively, whether it's butt or them sending the two guys in to rush, they're grabbing flags and they're not missing a lot. And so
He still play?
He definitely does play.
Guys, I just haven't seen him.
so I have the Cowboys winning this game. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a blowout, but the Cowboys gonna win this game. I will say 38-32.
A lot of points from defense.
Wow. Oh, Chris, so what do you have for us?
Man, okay, so 2 weeks ago, it was a shambles. I mean, it looked like the Packers should be on the Jerry Springer show, right? And then now, it was like peace and harmony this week. And I said that a champion had to be tested through adversity. And that's exactly what's happened, and I think I've seen them rebound. The Cowboys have not been tested yet. And I think, so we really don't know what to expect from the Cowboys. Can they face real adversity? So this is the game we've been looking for all year long. At the beginning of the year, we circled this week. We said this is the game we want to see. This could be the game of the year. I think the Pac-9 has what it takes to beat them, but it's going to be close. I'm looking at like a 25-20 victory for the Pac.
Wow.
First time I picked Pac all year I picked against the Cowboys all year. I just think it's time for the Pac-9 to rise and shine.
I'm not surprised. It's just, you got to remember, Chris, it comes from the Packers lineage, So if you will ever see, like last year when the Panthers got knocked out of the playoff, he was wearing his green jersey. You might see him wearing his green jersey this Saturday. You definitely will see him wearing his green jersey in the playoffs. You will see him and Buddy coaching, helping out the Packers coaching staff. But so I'm not upset that he would sit there and go down that route. I don't think it's the smart way to go, though. I'll tell you that for sure. And you need to stop saying that we didn't play anybody. The Seahawks are definitely one of the best teams in the league. We played them week 2. We're definitely tested with them.
I don't know.
They're a lot better now. They didn't have all their players.
I guess number 3 team.
Yeah, number 3 team.
Right. So talk about how you're going to lose your first seed this year.
I don't plan on losing this week. We don't plan on losing this week. We're going to sit there and stay focused. Leroy has the high hand. He leads the lead in touchdown passes.
You think Leroy better than Shane?
I was about to ask that
Absolutely.
question.
I would take Leroy any day over Shane. I don't need, what is it? Shane can barely move. Kid is like a hippo. Come on now. I would sit there and take Leroy any day.
They're doing
All
this
right, so
thing,
we got
though.
the top
It's
3
okay.
teams up
No,
here.
he's talking about Shane.
Yeah.
The only reason why Shane is even playing this week is because Pro Marty called Tracy.
Pro Marty?
For those who don't know, Tracy
I don't know who Pro Marty is.
is Shane's mother, and Pro Marty is Buddy. Okay, so Pro Marty called Tracy. He got her on speed dial. See, the league knows about
Wow.
it.
Tracy, I'm running back.
So he made sure that Shane would play this week. Otherwise, Shane wouldn't have been playing. Shane wouldn't have been playing. We would have won 70-0.
Why Shane would not been playing this week?
They've been having a lot of controversy between the head coach and the starting quarterback.
You guys got an answer for Ryan, man. All this hype all year about him being the one. How you going to shut him down, bro?
Who?
Ryan.
Who?
How you going to shut Ryan down?
He's irrelevant this week.
Is he?
We're not worrying about Ryan.
So he's a
Okay, they got other players we need to worry about.
Like
we need to
who?
worry about Matt coming out the backfield. He makes a lot of plays. He spins in circle like a ballerina. We got to worry about Jeremy. He finds the soft spots in his zone. He likes to sit there and he has good hands. We also need to sit there and worry about Bello, who has 19 sacks. So we need to focus on getting the ball out quick and trying to avoid him from getting in the rhythm against sack. Ryan is the least of our worries at the moment.
You think defensively you can shut down the Packers offense?
I don't think we would shut them, but I definitely have our team beating them 32-20.
32-20. That's what I want to hear the score.
I had your coach Alex saying that you guys are going to put up 60 points this week against the Packers defense. He said they're solid.
Well, if the Cardinals put up 37, I don't see how it's not possible.
They bring up some good points, man.
You took your head off. You getting hot?
No.
You can't take the
break
heat
this down a little bit.
when they talk about your team?
I think Leo's right. I think Leroy is a better quarterback than Shane. Shane might be better looking, but I think Leroy right now is definitely the top quarterback in the league. They say defense wins championships, and the Cowboys' defense have been number 1 all year long. To be honest, look, I'm trying to help the Pac-9 out. I've been trying to help them, but I don't have an answer for that defense that run around. I'm confused. I don't know what the hell they're doing with all these guys moving around in all different places. It's going to take me more time to figure it out. I think the Packers don't have anything for the Cowboys this week. I think they celebrated last week. I got the Cowboys blowing them out this week. I got them winning 40-12.
He's been watching tape since week 1.
40-12.
Don't believe him.
Honestly,
Don't believe him.
honestly, I don't think the Packers got what it takes, man.
Are you using psychology, bro? Are you
Psychology.
psychology?
I can't even spell psychology, bro. Come on, man. I don't know what that is. All I know is that the Cowboys are clearly a better team, man. You got players like, Ryan, they're pretty good, but I mean, you got players like Seif and these guys on their team that they're just a step ahead of what the Packers have. And I mean, the Packers they have most of their players coming back next year. I mean, but I don't think they're gonna get this one at all.
Well, I believe everybody's going to be focused in on that game there.
Real quick, speaking about focus, I called Ralphie out last week.
Yeah.
He didn't bring his butt out here again. You know what I mean? He want to shake my hand at the
Definitely
field.
Yo,
He always, Ralphie always
the
wears.
hair's got to stand up.
He
bro.
always wearing that same black Timoteo shirt.
Always with this green shirt.
Speak up.
Hold on, put this back on.
What's gonna put your nasty stuff in my cup?
Buddy, I don't got my phone on me, but
Ralphie.
Ralph,
go to my Snapchat, REVEL215.
Shout-
You
he
see
wanna
him with
shout out
the puppy
again.
face.
I don't do the puppy face.
You don't do the puppy
Man,
I
face?
don't do the puppy face, man.
You don't do the puppy face?
I don't do the puppy face, man.
Nah, but you know what he does do? He goes to Planet Fitness, right? 2:30 in the morning. And he
Dang.
records dudes wrestling.
Dang.
In the fetal position.
whoa.
He gets down on his knees to get good angles.
Look, the video was of Teacup wrestling Ant from the Seahawks. I don't see what the problem is.
It's 2:30, buddy. You're supposed to be working out, not recording other people
He
wrestling.
burned the most calories. Look, all I know, he don't want to see me on the mats. That I know. No, the other end. Ralphie don't want to see me on the mats. Ralphie don't want to see me on the mats.
I don't do that. I don't get that.
That sounds like a challenge. Pack
Mm.
9 versus Lion.
Y'all already know what it is. Lion.
And my hair better than his.
Lion. Yo, what? Your hair? It's cool, man. Oh,
All right, I'm glad Sideshow Bob left here.
I think
It's the third time this week. Sideshow Bob. Oh, who is that?
I can say it in Spanish, bro.
Sideshow Bob, let's bring up my translator.
Bring the
Bring
translator
up
up
my,
here.
okay, he's not ready. He wasn't ready.
Our translator's not here.
What about the
All right.
verse? You know the verse?
No, I do not. Not this.
Well, who you got, real quick? I know you don't predict it. Who you got in this game, man? This is 1 versus 2 here. Who you got gonna pretty much first seed in the playoffs here?
He got a green shirt on.
My man, let's go. Woo!
Look, honestly, I believe the Cowboys have this game. I think they're too talented for the Packers. Packers are young. They have a lot of young talent, and I think in a
The
few
coaching
years,
staff is young too.
yeah, and I think that
You
in
old,
the
bro.
next couple of years, they're gonna be-
He's old.
Just provide a little bit of
wrong with
wisdom.
you?
That's it.
How much you-
Yeah, I'm only 29.
So
So
I-
anybody that wants to.
Yeah, I have the Cowboys in a close one. I'm gonna say 28-20.